All right, in this video, we are going to finish up a numeric question, and actually we just got to make one in quiz. So in the previous lesson, we created a numeric question, which had a double as its answer, and then we made check answer, taking a double, and then we had a set answer one that just set the answer to be whatever answer we want. Probably likely not to be used, but put it in there anyhow. Okay, so we're going to go back in quiz, and then we're going to kind of just do a new question, right? So see if you can create a numeric question now. I'm going to let you pause the video and try it first, right? So look back at the constructor and how it's all set up and everything. See if you can create one and present it and get it working. So pause before trying, before watching the rest of this. Okay, so I'm going to do numeric question, question 3 equals new numeric question. Okay, and so I'm going to have first part's going to be the actual question, and then I'm going to pass in a double representing the answer as the second input parameter. All right, so I'm just going to ask them about pi. This is one of my favorite questions, the first 5 digits of pi. Okay, and then from there, the answer is already set. And I don't really think I have to do anything else. Right now, I would just want to call present question and pass in the question. Okay, but part of the problem with this is assuming that like the check answer uses a string and we scan their answer, scan it as a string, right? And so what we're probably going to need is a new method called like present numeric question. Okay, because we're going to have doubles instead of strings. So it's kind of unfortunate we have to make another one here, but it's going to be very, very similar. So I'm going to paste it. And then actually we could just do present question, actually, and then just take in a numeric question here. And I think that would work because the signature would be different, right? It would be the same name, but it'd be a different type of input parameter. So I still want to display it, right? Same as before. And then here I just want to do double the user's answer, and then I'm going to do next double, right? So they're going to enter a double. Okay, and then I'm going to call check answer, which should, like I could even step into this. Whoops. There's a Java, I think if you hit F3 on there, or F2 maybe. Nope, that's not working apparently. Anyways, I can go look. It should call this check answer right here because I'm passing in a double, right? So it should know to use the right check answer. Okay, and then it'll return true or false. It'll do the double stuff, and then it'll kind of say this stuff. So I think that's okay. I think that looks pretty good. All right. So let's rock and roll. We made it and we presented it, and let's see if it works. So I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to skip over those. All right. What are the first 5 digits of pi? So I'm going to do 3.333. I think that's the wrong answer. So that tells me I'm wrong. And then, okay, I got to skip over this again. So 3.1415 is right, and that's right. And then again, we wanted to do it if they got close, right? So remember the way we set up check answer was that they could be within 100th. So let's go to numeric question. So I want to make sure that that actually worked correctly. So I'm going to run it one more time and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to enter 3.14159. Maybe they went 1 digit too far, but it still says they got it right, even though that would have been off by like 9/10,000th or whatever the heck that digit is there. So anyways, we can tell that this this diff thing is working correctly the way we want it. All right, so at this point, we have all the questions done, first 3 questions, and the final piece of this puzzle is to make the last type. So we did a numeric question here. So now you have to make a true false, make this class, and then add one to the quiz. Okay, so I'm not going to do more on the help video because we've kind of walked through these other ones. So I'm going to see if you can do this on your own. For help, find the PDF, right, that talks about it. So you have to create true false question that extends question. All right, and it'll talk about like the different things you have to do. right? So actually it won't be all that different because you could treat true or false as a string answer, which is how we did it in question. Okay, so you could make the correct answer be a Boolean, either true or false, like a true false question, but you could also just use a string and then have them enter either true or false. So I'm going to kind of leave that up to you on how you want to set that up. Um, it's really, there's a lot of different ways to set it up. So what kind of ends up being hokey on this is true false question. Really, you really actually don't even need a separate class for this, right? You could pretty much just treat it as a regular question and you'd be just fine. All right. The only thing I put maybe that would make sense here is to make it so that we prompt the user to enter true or false, right? So you gotta basically all you need here at the end is to have a functional true false question. How you set it up, I'm gonna kind of leave that up to you. You can do it however you want. So make the class and then add one to quiz and then have the user actually do the true or false and tell them if they got it right or not. Okay, and like I said, there's many ways to set it up. Once you are done, you're going to turn in all of these, right? So all of your files. So you should hopefully have a nice little package, and you can just turn in the whole package with everything in there, right? So I'm missing true false question right now, but once you have it done, you can just turn in this entire package in your Google Drive folder. All right, so I believe that's all I got for you here. Again, follow these PDF directions, turn in everything when you're done. Reach out if you have any questions. All right, you're pretty much there. We just got to get this last one, get it functioning. And again, you have some kind of freedom in how you want to set it up. So just make sure it works. That's it, basically. All right, thank you for watching. Oh, I remember the other thing I was going to say. I used to have like a free response question here or short answer question in this hierarchy from before. You don't have to do one of those. I wanted to make sure that was clear. Last year, I had a kid do a free response question. It was kind of cool, actually. And you can do it if you really want, but I'm not going to make it part of this project as far as being due. You have to have all of these classes shown here done, and then the quiz should have at least four functioning questions in there. You can make more if you want, but yeah, so when you're done, you'll have all of these 5 classes to turn in, and hopefully your quiz is functioning. All right, let me know if any of that's not clear. Thanks for watching.